Your coffee tastes very bad because you don't dial in your espresso. Let me show you how I dial in my shot of espresso as a barista at the start of my shift. I start by tallying my weighing scale to 0 and weighing my pot filter. I'm going to be grinding 20 grams of coffee from my espresso grinder. This is my dose of my shot of espresso. After grinding, you're going to be weighing it again to ensure you're having 20 grams of coffee grinds. If it's exceeding, you're going to reduce some of the coffee so that you have 20 grams accurately as your dose of espresso. You also reduce it on the grinder so that on your next dose you're having the accurate measurement. So we're going to be distributing and tamping. This is an important process when you're preparing your coffee to be extracted. It creates that compact bed which enables you to have a good extraction. Flush your group head, then insert in your pot filter to start your extraction. Prepare your weighing scale and put your espresso cup. This is a glass that we use to serve our shot of espresso. So we start your extraction and also the timer. The target amount of espresso is 36 ml on a time of 25 to 30 seconds. This is a brew time that we're going to use as a guide when we are extracting our shot of espresso. The brew time helps us to know if we're having the ideal extraction of our shot of espresso. On 36 ml as your yield out for shot of espresso, stop the extraction, then test your shot of espresso. If your espresso is not tasting well, then check your brew time. So the extraction for this espresso was 22 seconds. This means I need to adjust my coffee grinder on a fine grind size so that you can increase the brew time. After adjusting, you're going to need to grind little amount of coffee which you're going to throw. Then you grind your dose, which is 20 grams again. So as we did at first, you tally it on the weighing scale, then you grind your 20 grams of coffee. You weigh it again to ensure it's 20 grams, then distribute and tamp your coffee. So you flush your group head before extracting, insert your pot filter, put away your weighing scale, then your espresso cup and start your extraction. One simple tip that is going to help you know if you're having a good extraction is when your first drop of espresso drips on 6 or 7 seconds. But if your first drop of espresso is below 5 seconds or above 10 seconds, this is a quick signal to show you that you're going to have a bad extraction of your shot of espresso. So you wait until it reaches our target yield out, which is 36 ml of shot of espresso. And our brew time is 27 seconds for this shot of espresso. As you can see, this shot of espresso, it's giving you the 3 layers of a good shot of espresso: the heart, the body, and the creamer. Evenly mix the shot of espresso and you can taste it if you're having the ideal taste of your shot of espresso. This is well balanced and it's my ideal shot of espresso. The next step, I'm going to be transferring it in a big glass so that I can make a latte as my milk-based coffee. This is going to help me test and know if my milk-based coffees are going to taste well with this shot of espresso. So prepare your steaming one by purging it. Position your steaming one and start steaming your milk. Create that silky milk texture which is going to make it easy for you to make a good latte art on your latte. Make sure to have the ideal temperature when you're steaming your milk, which is a 60 to 65. This will give you the natural sweetness of your shot of espresso, also enabling you to have that well balance of the milk-based coffees. I mix my milk into the jug because I prefer this big jug. It helps me pour well my latte art. So you mix in and you can make a basic latte art on your milk-based coffee. This is a basic tulip latte art. These are the simple basic steps that you can follow when you're dialing in your espresso to ensure you have the best taste of your coffee, from your espresso to your milk-based coffees. If you have any questions and something you didn't understand, make sure to leave a comment below. I'll be more than grateful to answer all your questions. But if you're a morning barista, watch this video next for the basic duties that you need to do as a morning shift barista.